And the only way to save it is in my hands. My name is Sam Porter Bridges. It's my job to reconnect us.
Hello everyone. Welcome to PST Channel, game story, movie style for your busy days. Today we explore the hauntingly beautiful and deeply symbolic world of Death Stranding. This game comes from Kojima Productions, the legendary studio helmed by Hideo Kojima, known for weaving complex and cinematic stories unlike any other, so I believe it's going to be a fun, entertaining experience while you wait to continue on Death Stranding 2. Prepare for a journey about connection, loss, and the nature of America itself. On a wild and desolate landscape, a porter named Sam is assigned a delivery of smart drugs to Central Knot City. The journey is immediately perilous due to the Timefall, a strange time-accelerating rain that can rapidly age or decay anything it touches before returning to ordinary water. Forced to find shelter, Sam's motorbike skids out as he crashes into Fragile B, the owner of the Fragile Express delivery company. In a nearby cave, they encounter a beach thing, or BT, a terrifying entity whose soul is stranded in the world of the living. These ghostly figures consume living beings, triggering a devastating explosion known as a void out. Fragile warns Sam to hold his breath and wait for the BT to pass. As it does, a strange allergic reaction manifests on both of them. Tears stream from their eyes. This is a symptom of dooms, a condition caused by exposure to chiralium, a crystallized matter originating from the beach, a liminal space that connects to the world of the dead. Sam accepts he has this extinction factor, which allows him to sense these entities from the beach.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2 then.
Fragile offers him cryptobiotes, small bugs that grant a limited resistance to Timefall, but he refuses. She reveals her own skin has aged due to Timefall exposure and offers Sam a job, which he also refuses. After finishing another delivery to Mama, a Bridges scientist, Sam encounters Igor, a member of the Corpse Disposal Division. Bridges is a logistics company for the United Cities of America UCA, formed to reconnect a fractured society after a cataclysm known as the Death Stranding. Igor shows Sam a corpse on his truck that was touched by a BT. It needs to be taken to an incinerator before it goes necro and triggers a void out. Because incinerating it here would pollute the air with chiralium, they must take a dangerous route full of BTs. Igor suggests using Sam's Doom's ability in conjunction with his own tool, a bridge baby or BB. This BB-28 is a 7-month-old fetus removed from a brain-dead still mother, whose womb acts as a conduit to the world of the dead, allowing the BB to detect BTs when physically connected.
Roll out.
On the way, the truck crashes. Igor tries to rescue the driver as BTs swarm them. The corpse is consumed, The panicked driver makes noise, attracting a BT which kills both him and Igor. In the chaos, Sam, using his Doom's ability, saves Igor's BB. As a Repatriate, Sam has a unique form of Doom's. When he dies, his soul can find its way back from the beach to his body. This time, on the beach, he sees a mysterious woman in red named Amelie before being pulled back to the world of the living. He awakens to a massive crater where Central Knot City used to be, the result of the void out.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Sam is taken to a safe house in capital Knot City. A coroner named Demens, appearing as a hologram, explains that he and Sam are wearing cuffs that keep them connected to the Bridges network. He reveals he has already taken samples from Sam due to his rare repatriate status.
Would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection.
The BB Sam saved, BB-28, is broken and marked for disposal, but Sam, feeling a connection, wants it kept safe. Here, Sam reveals he suffers from aphanphosphobia, a fear of being touched. Deadman assigns Sam a delivery of morphine to the UCA president, who is in the final stages of cancer and wishes to see him. She is Bridget, Sam's own adoptive mother. In her office, Bridget's right-hand man and director of Bridges, Di Hardman, whom Sam knew from a previous stint with Bridges 10 years ago, stands guard. Bridget speaks with Sam alone, her final wish for him to help her daughter, Amelie, reconnect America and prevent humanity's extinction.
Together, you can help us reconnect.
Shit.
Sam, listen to me.
After Bridget passes, Di Hardman asks Sam to deliver her body to the incinerator, keeping her death a secret to maintain unity. Afterward, he orders Sam to destroy other cargo, including Igor's BB-28, blaming its malfunction for the destruction of Central Knot City. Sam refuses.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it, America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
As the Timefall begins, BT intrude on the facility. Sam connects the broken BB-28 to himself to sneak past them. Deadman warns that connecting to a damaged BB can cause a sensory bleed-through, amplifying fear and stress. But Sam feels he owes his life to the BB later. Sam dreams of Amelie on the beach, giving him a dream catcher. He awakens in Bridges, headquarters, and meets with Die Hardman, and projection of Amelie is also joined. Sam knows her real body is on the beach, which is why she doesn't age. Amelie explains her mission 3 years ago. She led an expedition west to rebuild the country, setting up terminals and convincing communities to join the UCA, culminating in the establishment of Edge Knot City. But her team was wiped out, and she was taken captive. Her keepers, a militant separatist group called Homo Demens, want to maintain their independence, using Amelie as leverage. These terrorists are responsible for engineering voidouts, just like the one that destroyed Central Knot City. Amelie asks Sam to finish her work, travel west, connecting the terminals to the chiral network using a special device called a Q-PID, and then rescue her from Edge Knot City.
This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
Sam is skeptical that a network can end war and suffering, but after another dream of Amelie on the beach pleading for his help, he finally accepts. Die Hardman explains that the terminals called Knot are currently offline. Sam's mission is to connect each knot with his Q-PID, enabling zero-time massive data transmission. He also instructs Sam to connect the BB's pod to an incubator, which simulates a still mother's womb by synchronizing with the data from their real brain-dead mothers back in ICU at Capital Knot City. As Sam begins his journey, he learns more about this strange world. Hartman, another Bridges scientist, explains that chiral crystals look like golden handprints are found in areas with high timefall. These crystals are the key material for chiral printers, network devices that utilize the beach to transfer massive amounts of data instantaneously. Some even speculate chiral network is a time machine, capable of transmitting data into the past, potentially allowing humanity to rebuild using lost knowledge. To journey west, Sam needs a boat. He learns that terrorists have destroyed all Bridges vessels, forcing him to rely on the private courier, Fragile Express. Near the port, he is attacked by Higgs, the leader of Homo Demens.
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates.
But Fragile herself intervenes. Higgs, who seems to know everything, taunts Sam, claiming Amelie is an extinction entity bent on destruction. He can also connect to the beach and summons a BT to fight Sam.
You're on the menu.
After Sam defeats it, Fragile praises his unique ability his body fluids can repel BTs, returning it to World of Dead, making him a true hope for humanity. Fragile reveals she once partnered with Higgs. He gave her hope after her father died, and together they built a delivery monopoly. But a year ago, Higgs betrayed her, hijacking their system to sneak a nuke into Middle Knot City, which he then detonated. Fragile tried to stop a second nuke from hitting South Knot City. Higgs caught her, forcing her to walk through Timefall, which aged her body horribly if she wanted to dispose of it. She barely did it halfway and jumped to escape. Now, she wants revenge.
Her sins.
Later, a package from Lake Knot City, double-tagged for both Bridges and Fragile Express, is delivered to Sam by a man he later realizes was Higgs in disguise. The package is another nuke. Fragile has Sam rush it to a crater lake, where he throws it in just in time. The close call solidifies their alliance. During a sudden storm, Sam is knocked out and finds himself in a surreal war zone, face to face with a mysterious soldier with broken baby dolls who tries to take his BB. Sam awakens and meets with Mama. Her own baby is a BT, connected to her by a ghostly umbilical cord since a terrorist attack left her trapped under wreckage while she was waiting for cesarean section. The baby was stillborn but remains tethered to her from the other side. She survived because of her baby BT's cry.
Look then.
She explains that Sam's supercell encounter was a temporal phenomenon caused by a defect in his old Q-PID. The chiral network's expansion increases chiral density, and without limiters, it could trigger another Death Stranding. Mama gives Sam a new, safer Q-PID, but says it needs software designed by her estranged twin sister, Lockney at Mountain Knot City. Amelie appears to Sam again, warning that Higgs has reached Edge Knot City. Deadman contacts Sam with a startling revelation. The terrorists began using BB tech 3 years ago, around the same time as Amelie's expedition. They steered BTs into Bridges' path, forcing Bridges to adopt BBs as a countermeasure. The original BB experiments, conducted decades ago on Manhattan Island, ended in a catastrophic void-out that killed the president. His successor, Bridget, publicly suspended the program but secretly continued it, hoping to use BBs to travel to the beach. Someone has tried to conceal this history. Finally, Mama redesigns Sam's cufflink to be devised for cut the cord with BT based on Sam's blood sample. Mama explains the source of falling out. Lockney's baby was born via surrogate mother, Mama herself. The terrorist attack that trapped Mama under the wreckage killed the baby. Mama's soul or car passed over, but her body or heart remained bound to her dead daughter. She survived by keeping her cuff loose, so no one could detect her failing vitals, all to save Lockney's child. Mama asks Sam to cut the cord connecting her to her BT baby, an act which finally allows her to pass on. She still has a little time left for her twin sister. Sam delivers Mama's body at Mountain Knot City. Lockney initially refuses to help, blaming the chiral network for the coming disaster. But Mama convinces Lockney until her last breath.
Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always.
After fixed, Sam activates Q-PID, making Lockney communicate with Mama's soul again. She and Mama had a bond since being in womb, so Mama can connect to her now, the chiral network remains online, and Edge Knot City is within Bridges' reach.
Well done, Sam.
With the network expanding, Sam is again pulled into a strange war zone. After fighting his way through undead soldiers, he rescues Deadman and BB-28, whom he has now named Lou. When the soldier is defeated, Sam sees a memory through BB's pod of a man named Clifford Unger trying to escape a facility. Deadman then reveals his own body is artificial like Frankenstein, built from the parts of the dead, which is why he has no beach of his own. He is different from the normal humans who were born traditionally. But he felt connection with people at first time in Clifford's beach because of Sam. He wants Sam to open his mind to people again. Clifford Unger, the soldier from the beach, was US Army Special Forces. The reason for his obsession with that specific war zone remains a mystery. Deadman will find more clue about Clifford if chiral network can be extended more.
Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern.
The path is now clear to Edge Knot City across a vast tar belt. But first, Sam must connect with Hartman, a Bridges researcher who lives outside the network. Hartman's own family was lost in a void out. His heart stops every 21 minutes, sending him to the beach for 3 minutes to search for his family before being automatically revived. He explains that the Death Stranding is not the first extinction event of its kind, and asks Sam to connect him to the network so he can study records of past events. He also wants to study Mama's corpse, which shows no signs of necrosis, hoping to find a clue to overcoming the stranding.
60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live.
Sam delivers Malingen to Hartman's house. Hartman's heartbeat stops every 21 minutes. He spends 3 minutes on the beach in return, 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day, so the dooms is manifest on his face. He is searching for his departed family on his beach. Hartman explains while he's travelled to and from the seam a passage to the afterlife a massive numbers of time. He sees himself and his family in that crater, like looking at the shape of his heart. He believes the beach is real. If the beach of each people is different, then the afterlife may be different too. Time stops on the beach, but not in the seam.
Resentment, a fervent desire to remain. If these feelings are powerful enough.
He doesn't want his family to live in afterlife eternity alone, so he wants to move on with them. His soul is already on the beach. Technically, he is dead. The rule of one person, one beach is exception for Hartman. His beach is connected to others. Hartman finds Mama's corpse is impeccable. There is a tube of umbilical cord on her corpse. This cord looks like BT's tether. Normally, the beach is just a corridor for pass on to the other side. If the dead's feeling is powerful enough, they can unite the different beach. Hartman wonders that misery and hatred of Clifford combined with BB-28 acting as catalyst to bring World War-era battlefields to World of Living. The evidence suggests that Higgs brought them here. Hartman was in ICU having heart surgery, while his family came back home to pick up something for him. Then they were caught in the void outs. The shockwave knocked out the power of his life support. He woke up on the beach and saw people died in the 2 void outs there, including his family. They walked into the sea. Then he was pulled back to the world of living because ICU's backup generator was activated. Hartman explains more about Mama's corpse. Her body cells were made of large quantities of chiral matter. They aren't active anymore. Her baby BT was her own soul, her car and half failed to separate, and remained connected through the umbilical cord. There is a message from Deadman hidden in umbilical cord. Bridget asked him to keep this issue a secret from Die Hardman. Deadman removed this umbilical cord from Bridget.
For them, just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death Stranding.
Hartman mentions about Keralium is related to extinctions of Big Five, which are trilobites, ammonites, dinosaurs, mammoth, and Iceman had umbilical cords attached on them. Except mammoth. The others had a cord from the other side called a strand. Mammoth's cords were mimesis of this strand evolved over time. Their corpses were not decomposed and found with strands as if frozen in time, but so they might connect to the beach. Hartman theorizes that the organisms with strands are Extinction Entities EE, and through connection with beach, they bring about Death Stranding. His theory cannot be proved since the evidence of Big Five was lost in void outs. These are the data restored through chiral network. Sam wonders if Bridget was EE. Then Amelie, the daughter, must inherit it. Higgs kidnapped her for her EE power that enabled the mass extinction. But Hartman doubts if single EE is powerful enough to cause a Death Stranding.
For EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Perhaps.
The next destination is Edge Knot City. Once connected chiral network, Sam can trigger nationwide network and locate Amelie. But it risks revealing Amelie's location to Higgs, so he must save her before Higgs reaches her. She reveals her true name is Amerigo, and that she is on her own personal beach where Higgs cannot find her. She admits she is an EE and begs Sam to stop her. Higgs then appears in a vision, revealing Amelie will trigger the last stranding now that the network is complete, merging all of mankind's beaches into one, after a massive BT battle.
So this is a done deal. Come and get me.
I'll see you on the beach.
Reach for the grand.
Higgs shoots Sam and shatters Lou's pod. Healing the wound, Sam is offered a way forward by Fragile. She can use her own beach jumping ability to take him to Higgs. Entrusting the damaged BB Lou to her, Sam is warped to Amelie's beach. He confronts and defeats Higgs. Fragile arrives to claim her revenge and Sam gets Lou back. Amelie tells Fragile to return to Living's world. She and Sam can go via Beach's network. Amelie reveals the devastating truth. She allowed herself to be captured, luring Sam across the country to unite the UCA, all as part of a plan conceived with Die Hardman. She tells Sam they can return home by walking east across the beach. On the way, Amelie finds President Bridget confronting Die Hardman. His real name is John. He shoots her, claiming she's destroying America, not uniting it.
Get on with it.
There is no atonement.
But the bullets do no harm. Clifford Unger and his soldiers appear, capturing Die Hardman and demanding Bridget return his BB. Bridget points to Sam's location. Amelie pushes Sam out of her beach. Returned to Sam's room, Hartman reports that the network has merged all beaches into one massive seam, threatening to flood the world with BTs. This higher plane beach belongs to Amelie. He thinks Clifford Unger is attempting to seize control of it to trigger the last stranding. Sam must jump to Amelie's beach to stop him. Then, chiral spikes happen, causing the network unstable. It's the result of sharing many beaches in same space. Fragile refuses to take Sam to the beach because she's exhausted and beach using is not safe anymore. She cannot control the entrance and destination of jumping.
So yeah, you will need to hold yourself all the way back here. But once you have, I promise I'll take you to Amelie.
Sam is pulled into another supercell and witnesses the pass through Lou's pod. Clifford discovering his brain-dead wife, Lisa Bridges, and their baby son being used as a BB candidate. He wanted his child back, but failed. John was a former subordinate of Clifford. That was the reason of Clifford's resentment towards Bridget. Sam confronts Clifford one last time and defeats him. Clifford, finally at peace, he just wants his BB back. He tells Sam to become a bridge to the future and gives him his dog tags before embracing him.
Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Sam is returned to his private room. Die Hardman sends a final confession. He was ordered by Bridget to kill Clifford. He loved Bridget and followed her orders, but has been haunted by guilt ever since. He says Clifford didn't kill him in the war zone because he saw John's potential to unite America. Fragile also reveals a truth from Higgs. Amelie was behind the terrorists all along, granting Higgs his powers. The baby dolls used by the terrorists were not true BBs, but links to Amelie's beach. The time has come. Sam must go to Amelie's beach one last time to avert the last stranding, but he may not be able to return. He entrusts BB Lou to Deadman and goes. On the beach, Amelie reveals Amelie and Bridget are just names of the same existence, Extinction Entity. Her nightmares of the world ending compelled her to hasten the extinction, believing it was inevitable. Sam has two choices: sever his bond with Amelie forever, saving the world but leaving her isolated, or stay and watch the world end.
That's getting shot, one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. Your me straight onto the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not like the world has long left anyway. Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live.
Ending 2, Sam shoots all the bullets out and goes to hold Amelie in his arms. Amelie admits that she has seen the nightmare of World End. Sam's nightmare was actually hers. That's why she showed the sign and hint to Sam. She cannot make a decision, she's EE anyway. It's Sam who connects people, has a right to decide. Sam becoming a repatriate and doom spreading hasten the Death Stranding phenomenon. BTs cross over to Living's world, triggering more void outs. They lead the world to extinction. EE's duty is watching it happen. She wants to end it quickly, so she calls Sam here to trigger the last stranding.
You decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
Amelie is this beach. She can shut herself in and the rest of mankind out. She will stay to spare some times for mankind and ensure that the extinction happens. It's her duty as EE. But before the Big Five's extinction, the lives fought back. They evolved in order to survive. The extinction is an opportunity. Then Amelie throws Sam into the water to shut him out of her beach.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
Sam is wandering the beach alone. He is finally rescued by his Bridges allies, who were guided to him by the connection from Die Hardman's gun. The UCA is established with John, so-called Die Hardman, as its new president. Die Hardman apologizes to Sam. He was the one who killed Clifford. He did it because he loved Bridget. He regrets all along. Even the time or mask cannot help. He's called Die Hardman because Clifford saved his life to bring him back home.
The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman? Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his BB. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God!
Even if Clifford forgave him, he has never forgiven himself. Maybe Clifford brought him back from the beach to make him repay with his life. Sam disagrees. He believes who aren't scared of dead cannot value the lives. He wants him to build the better America together with Bridges. One final task remains. BB Lou has ceased functioning because of the decommissioning order and must be incinerated. Deadman gets Sam's cufflink offline so he can remove it any time and be invisible to UCA. But if Sam uses Incinerator, it'll be online automatically. Getting out of Bridges, Fragile comes to invite Sam to work for her. Her Fragile Express will be the first private delivery company to get the official approval from UCA. But Sam refuses. Fragile admits that she didn't shoot Higgs. She left him alone on the beach. Sam plugs into the BB pod himself this time. He sees the vision through the BB pod. When Bridget and John start a BB experiment, Clifford came to check on Lisa, who was brain dead because of void outs, and his son, without notice that his son became BB candidate. He thought it was an admission. John just knew that Clifford was Lisa's husband. John revealed the truth that Clifford's son would serve as foundation of a new communications network, a sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. He would be moved to other facility, and Clifford would not see him again. John helped deceiving the security system to let Clifford take BB out of here.
The rest is up to you, sir.
Clifford decided to shoot his wife and secured his BB son.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry.
But he got shot by the guards on the way. John acted as his hostage and helped him escape. Clifford was forced back to his wife's room. He protected his BB son until the guards entered and killed him. He already released BB from the pod.
out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave.
At this moment, Sam realized that he's Clifford's BB son. Clifford tried to protect him until his last breath. And Bridget was the one who took John's gun and shot his father.
Stand up.
Is this me?
Oh, God. Not BB-2.
No, 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 no!
BB also got shot. Amelie found Sam's heart on the beach. She cut his cord connected with other side to revive him and sent him back to world of living. Sam's life as BB was end, he became a deathless repatriate. At the incinerator, Sam, instead of burning Lou, removes the baby from its pod. Sam holds Lou, cradling the baby, and after a moment, Lou opens its eyes and begins to cry. Sam smiles, finally free, and names her Louise.
Lou.
And so, Sam Porter Bridges, no longer just a porter but a father, steps into a world he helped save. A world finally free from the threat of the last stranding. From delivering packages to delivering hope, his journey was a profound exploration of connection in a fractured world. What did you think of Sam's ultimate choice to embrace connection over isolation? Let us know in the comments. The story may be over, but the journey continues. With Death Stranding 2 releasing this Thursday, June 26th, we are on the edge of our seats to see what new challenges await Sam, Lou, and Fragile. Tomorrow is in their hands. Thanks for watching, and keep on keeping on.